It is an Arab Gulf country located in the east of the Arabian Peninsula in Southwest Asia. Overlooking the Arabian Gulf, and its capital is Doha, it has common land borders from the south with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and freely with the United Arab Emirates, the Kingdom of Bahrain. In the wake of Ottoman rule, Qatar became a British protectorate in the early 20th century until it gained independence in 1971. Qatar has been ruled by the Al Thani family since the mid-19th century. The system of government in Qatar is a constitutional hereditary emirate, and the ruler of the country is Emir Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. The people approved the constitution by an overwhelming majority in a constitutional referendum, with almost 98% in favor of the project. The total population of Qatar, in 2013 was 1.8 million, the number of native Qataris was 300,000, and foreigners 1.5 million. Qatar is the most conservative society after Saudi Arabia in the GCC. Climate. Qatar has a desert climate. Its summer is hot, its annual average ranges between 30 to 50 degrees Celsius during the summer months, and its winters are warm between 8 to 22. Qatar has emerged as one of the most important oil and gas producers in the world. Natural gas in Qatar gas reserves in Qatar amount to about 15% of the natural gas reserves discovered in the world. Natural gas production in Qatar increased by 17.9%, or 5.8 billion cubic feet. This is the highest rate of expansion in the Middle East region. And the North Gas field contributes most of the production. Qatar Gas, the field, was discovered in 1971, and it represents 10% of the global gas reserves, making it the largest free gas field in the world. Qatar is ranked as the safest country in the world according to NUMO, Lowest Crime Index, and ranks 31 out of 153 countries in the Global Peace Index. It is one of the safest countries in the world to live in. The language. Arabic is the official language in the country. However, English is widely spoken. Det. Islam is the official religion of the state of Qatar, and Islamic Sharia law is the main reference for its legislation. It is considered one of the most conservative Arab countries after Saudi Arabia. There is a lot of mosque to perform prayers. Qatar Airways is the national airline, and has been repeatedly ranked as the best airline in the world, winning the accolade for the 5th time at the Skytrax World Airline Awards, held at the prestigious Paris Air Show in 2019. The airport features an extensive art gallery throughout the building, such as Tom Clausen's Oryx, Mark Quinn's El Dorado Arctic Nursery, and Adil Abdulsamad's Map of the World. The highlight of the scene is Ursula Fisher's lamp teddy bear, designed to remind travelers of a carefree childhood. Did you know that Qatar's economy was largely based on fishing, pearl diving, and trade before the discovery of natural gas? Qatar was the first country in the Middle East to host a number of large-scale sporting events, which included 2006 Asian Games, the 23rd World Corporate Championship in 2019, the 17th World Athletics Championships in 2019, FIFA World Cup 2022, FINA Swimming World Championships 2023, 2030 Asian Games. Falconry revives the traditional sport of falconry in Qatar, and is part of the country's intangible heritage. It is possible to buy a falcon from the market dedicated to falcons, which also contains a falcon hospital. The national carrier, Qatar Airways, allows passengers to carry falcons in the economy class cabins on its aircraft. A maximum of 6 falcons are allowed per aircraft. The lowest percentage of females in the world lives in Qatar. Females represent only 24.7% of the total population, which means that there are 3 men for every woman. This is largely due to the huge number of male migrant workers. Qatar has the world's most civilized population. where 99.2% of Qataris live, in the city. Is China considered the economic miracle of the century? You have to review your information. As China passes through the dust of Qatari economic growth. As the average Qatari economic growth. Is China considered the economic miracle of the century? You have to review your information. As China passes through the dust of Qatari economic growth. As the average Qatari economic growth.